Good evening, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. North Queensland's still struggling to shake off those showers, but it looks like they've pretty much cleared the Whitsunday and Spurling coasts, leaving only the wet tropics to carry the burden of any remaining rainfall, which shouldn't be much. Top temperatures hit the high 20s to low 30s again today after another mild night. Rainfalls were all clustered around Proserpine, where the overnight rainfall total was 56 millimetres. Let's take a look at the satellite loop now. You can see the pattern evolving here, which is one where it's bright and sunny over most of Queensland, but those stubborn echoes and clouds are still sort of coming ashore in the wet tropics. Around Cairns today, there was quite a lot of drizzle and certainly cloudy periods, but right through the Cassowary coast, you can see it's lifted out of the Burdekin now and all of central Queensland. We do have this cloud band moving across New South Wales, though, which might threaten Queensland a little bit later in the weekend. Let's have a look at the chart today. We've got a weak high pressure system that's now moved off the coast, and because the pressure controls are very loose, we're getting quite light winds over the southern half of the state, and they're actually tending northerly ahead of this next inland trough. That's where the cloud is aligned to. Still a little bit fresh, the winds in the trough, as you can see from the spacing of the isobars there. They're the southeasterlies. Now on tomorrow's chart, the high moves further out, weakens further. Calm conditions in the southeast, a little bit of southeasterly in the north, one last remaining shower. And then on the outlook chart, this western trough catches up with a cold front and eventually pulls through over the weekend, might bring some showers to the southeast. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Mackay waters, southeast winds could get up to 25 knots tomorrow. They'll settle below 20 knots on Friday and on Saturday sticking at 15 to 20 knots from the southeast. Tomorrow's high tide can be expected soon after midday. It's a fairly large tide, but with the lunar cycle in waxing phase, the peak will get smaller and later each day. The central coast and Whitsundays, a slight chance only of a coastal shower, about 20%. Mackay 19 up to 28 degrees, 30 for Bowen, Proserpine 29. Central Highlands and Coalfields warm and sunny, with Emerald reaching 31 degrees, a cool night. Claremont 30 and Moranbah 31. Looking ahead for Mackay, we should be reasonably safe from any significant rain this weekend, but early next week things start to look a little bit dodgy with an offshore trough potentially developing. And that's tonight's weather in a nutshell. It's nice to know that regardless of how the weather plays out, you very rarely get extremes of temperature this time of year, so every day is a good day to be outside. Catch you soon. Now it's back to the team.
Thank you very much, Liv. And that wraps it up. Lovely having your company, folks. And a reminder, you can catch our news anytime on 7plus. From the team, we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.
Tonight in 7 News, Queensland unmasked. Restrictions lifting early tomorrow morning.